Just north of downtown LA, we're live from beautiful Dodger Stadium. Today, a matchup of a pair of first-place teams between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Trevor Bauer is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, man. One of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Andrew McCutchen is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
2 out, nobody on. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
And they get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Phillies down in order. The Dodgers. Aaron Nola, a right-hander out of Louisiana, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into the start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
Batting second.
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Oh, man, I love what A.J. Pollock does for this offense. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Dan, Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
set.
Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Here's Mookie Betts. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The 0-1 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-1. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone! Two runs on the board after the home run by Mookie Betts. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
So here's Cody Bellinger.
Batting fourth.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Still only one out in the inning. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
So the bases are empty here with two gone, and that brings up Will Smith. And a bouncing ball, foul. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Bases are empty here with two men out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 LA. And now in the box, Bryce Harper. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Next, it'll be JT Realmuto. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. And now a pitch on the way. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 0-2 once more. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0-1 the count. He's set, now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch, fouled away. Here comes another 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count. That's ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
He's going. He's going.
Payoff pitch home. Got him swinging to throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Trying to. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 0 for 8. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A shot down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 7.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Chris Taylor becomes out number 2 this inning. Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We played 2 full. It's the Dodgers. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's a .375 hitter. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Betts, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting eight. The center
So
fielder,
one out and nobody aboard, and Adam Hazley digs in now. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the two outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center. And he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
To the plate now, Aaron Nola runs up and gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
He tried to surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
He's set and the pitch. Hazley at third with two away. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped him up. Smith is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left. Digging in will be Trevor Bauer as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The pitcher.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Bauer.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Stays alive, still 0-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 0-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
The batter.
Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Pollock.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled off. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Harper. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The batter. The third baseman.
Stepping in next, Justin Turner. First pitch of the AB now.
Nope.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
A ball and a strike now. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Segura onto the grass. He makes the catch. All set for the start of the 4th. And set to go is the third baseman, Alec Bohm. First pitch on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. On the ground, softly towards second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Standing in now, Joe Jr. as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here it comes. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Count even at 2-2. Ground ball right into the shift. Taylor's got it. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail it here 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Strike 2 called on the inner half, 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cody
Bellinger at the plate now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Count even now at 1-1. Now here it comes. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Cody Bellinger goes down for route number 2 in the bottom half. Here now is Will Smith. Out in front of it, strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1. swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Center fielder looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Next up is Max Muncy.
The first baseman.
He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman.
Down 1-1.
The 1-1. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. One score. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be the speedy catcher, JT Realmuto. First offering. The windup and the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Smith corrals it, and the throw is in time. Realmuto is retired, and there's one away. So bases are empty with one gone, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. And a ball 1-0. Hoskins, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. Has had a nice campaign so far, and fans are noticing. He comes into today as the second leading vote getter at first base in All-Star fan voting.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Gene Segura standing in. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Here comes the 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far on this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Smith has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. So it's no runs on it. Striding in is Chris Taylor. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The batter, number 9.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
The batter will be Gavin Lux. Chopper foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, but the runner's back easily. Turned on down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Taylor aboard here at first with nobody out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
The sacrifice was important right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, Dero, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base and they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bad hit started. Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Phillies nothing. Didi Gregorius will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Didi Gregorius.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch of the AB now. Hit out towards second. Taylor has it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Up next for Philadelphia.
That brings up Alec Bohm. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Now that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Turner has a play. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. Jose Alvarado enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 46, Jose Alvarado.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts.
The right fielder.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Here's the 0-2.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
2-2 the count. Now the pitch. This one's down to third. Scooped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The center fielder, number 35.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And it's quickly 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Will Smith is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's good.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
1 strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Next for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. He grounded out last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Smith leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1 left for LA. But 7th inning ready to roll, and next will be the first-year shortstop, Joe Jr. Fouled away.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
The 0-1 delivery.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
The right fielder, Bryce.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center, and that one is gone.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
At the plate, JT Realmuto, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
I got 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Gene Segura is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Pollock at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the second baseman, Chris Taylor.
Second baseman.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1. So next to hit is Gavin Lux. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Paisley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now back.
Corey Seager will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Corey Seager.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Count now a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Dodgers. Tommy Canley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 44.
Here now is Adam Hazley. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Pollock. He's there and records the first out. Roman Quinn steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. From the stretch, runs up and gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
The next 0-2.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
This is pulled into right, and that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Digging in next, Andrew McCutchen. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. Roberto Ozuna is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, A.J. Pollock. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it, 0-2.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Justin Turner comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Cutter low, 1-1. Pitch on the way, and he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, a 1-2.
I got the count 2 and 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Full count, 3-2. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone. 2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
Fouled off. The pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Kenley Jansen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Swing and a liner. Pollock is there, one quick out to start inning number 9. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Joe Jr. is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
The 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Here's another 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Glove by Taylor on to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Bryce Harper is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And he fouls this one off. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over. 4-2 the final score today. The Dodgers, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. Trevor Bauer wins his team-leading 10th game of the year. Kenley Jansen records the save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.